Hey, Sunshine Do Buckaroos. How the heck are you? Well, I know we're officially past St. Patrick's Day, but we kind of celebrate all month here at our house. Uh, Finishing up some stuff I had. It was a little, well, say it was lonely. It really wasn't. It just felt like some very busy days. Tuesday being St. Patrick's Day was a lot busier than typical, even though it was really cold here in the Ozarks. I'm surprised as many people got out as they did. I gotta adjust my camera, but it's just not going where I want it to go today. I tried to use my other device and it just doesn't want to go. You know, I'm not really here, but I'm still trying to make it look somewhat realistic anyway. No, that looks different there than it does here. See if that did anything for me. Oh. Well, that's probably as close as I'm gonna get. So I guess we'll leave it there anyways. Oh, mercy. I was trying desperately to get one video in before it became Saturday, but we kind of close, man. I've got some good beer and good whiskey. I also got some cheap beer and cheap whiskey, but we're going to start with the good stuff, all right? The first one, the first beer anyway, is from an aqua brewery out of Wisconsin. This is their Snowflake Holiday Ale. Since we're past those holidays, I figure I probably need to finish this up. It's a very nicely done IPA, reminiscent of Sierra Nevada's Celebration. Call it Holiday Ale, so you can definitely get that vibe from it. But a similar color, aroma, and flavor. I'm not saying it's a clone by any means. I'm just saying that there are some similarities. Even in the pour, oh wow, it just pours so nicely. Set that down. And cilantro. Sorry, it's taking me so long to get rocking here. Anyways, how the heck are you? Somebody's offering me free Bible pages. I don't know where some of these morons are coming from, but apparently I found a wrong channel. It was a week, man. I'm tired. So Friday's a long day for me. It's about a 10-hour plus day. So I got home. We had a quick bite. I thought, well, let me jump on quickly. Oh, mercy. So the plan tomorrow, we're going to have some heat here in the Ozarks. So I thought, well, I'd get out there and I clean up my smoker. I use a pit barrel. I bought this pit barrel system back in 2020. and I really love it. It's the easiest smoking system you'll ever use, and I say that even though it's not one of those fancy ones like folks seem to want these days. It is old school. It's a drum style, so you've got to actually light some charcoal. But once you have everything set in that thing, it's autopilot. You don't have to do a damn thing. Once you got your coals set right, you've got your wood in, whatever you're going to use. You get that set down there, put whatever meat you're going to have on, and then you just leave it alone. Now, what I like to do personally is so I have a lot of the accessories. So this particular or the pit barrel in general has the two pieces of rebar that go through. So I hang almost everything. I rarely even use the grates at all. So for instance, I've got some baby back ribs. I'm going to get them seasoned up nicely, and you just put that hook in there and hang it on that rebar, and it just cooks evenly. Now they've got a pretty good recipe in their book. I don't use it because I'm a dry rub guy, right? So the recipe is to cook it for about 3 hours. You take it out, put the sauce on, then you lay it on the grate. But I don't do that. I just let it cook, put a nice dry rub on there and let it cook for 4 hours. Oh. So I do happen to have some Irish whiskey left. So I thought I'd pour myself a little bit here. Gonna grab some of this Bushmills 10, a 10-year-old single malt whiskey. And way back when, many years ago, this was the first single malt whiskey that I ever had. Even before I had any scotch, actually, it was this one. Fell in love with Irish whiskeys in my early 30s, and I drank them almost solely up until probably about my and through my 40s, and I started getting back to my roots with bourbon and American whiskeys. And now where there's so many great small distilleries here, yeah, and you got well the newer category. I guess it's not that new anymore. You got the American single malt category is really taken off, and I've become a big fan of the American single malt whiskeys because they're not adhering to a lot of the rules that other single malts are. Meaning, most Irish and Scotch are using ex bourbon casks, and then some are finished in a specialty wood later. Give myself a nice pour there. Whereas a lot of American single malts, some are done the same way as their European counterparts, but a lot of them are using new casks. So you've got an aging process similar to a bourbon, but you're using 100% malted barley. So you're letting that malted barley really get the flavors of the char, the wood, and everything. So it does make it interesting. For me, the category kind of takes on new life, which is why I like it. Because it seems like every distillery has their own particular take on it. Ah, sláinte. Rather sweet up front, this particular single malt is. It is a rather subtle single malt, I will say. Very sweet. For me, I pick up some heather, some honey notes. You do get some nice barrel notes right at the end. Just a hint of spice. Again, it's a very, very subtle whiskey. Oh man, that is a nice beer. So having the weekend off, that is my plan. I need to really get out there, clean my smoker up good, but then I have some ribs I can get on there. I have a few other things. I just haven't decided all what I want to do. I've got a nice thick cut 18-ounce ribeye I'm thinking about doing on Sunday. And I might put a little bit of smoke on it, then bring it inside and do a kind of a reverse sear. But for me, a steak like that, I want rare. I tend to enjoy, as a younger person, growing up, it was always a medium. Up until probably about a decade ago, I started going medium rare. But now I'm pretty much all rare at this point, especially the first time around. On the rare occasion I order a steak out, I always order rare because I usually cook it a little bit more than you ask for. The other part of that is my wife and I don't eat that much at one time, so I order that steak rare there that I can take what's left over home and heat it up, and I'm not more than a medium rare. I feel like most places err on the side of cook too much rather than cook too little. So I feel like if I order a medium rare, it's always closer to medium than it is medium rare. So I order a rare, and it's somewhere between rare and medium rare most of the time. But I do have a nice prime, thick cut, 18-ounce ribeye I'm looking forward to cooking. So I'll probably do that on Sunday. But I'm thinking about putting those ribs on tomorrow, depending on how long it takes me to clean my grill up, because those are going to have about a nice 4-hour cook. So I got to have time to get that cleaned out, get it ready. So tomorrow I may only have time to do burgers, right? Maybe the ribs Sunday as well. Oh goodness. I do have some salmon though, so I'm thinking about maybe smoking some salmon. Oh man, this whiskey is so nice. It is very easy to drink. And I've gotten away from drinking 80 proof whiskeys because they just feel thin. But this one does not. It is very pleasing to the palate. So let me put that cork back in that whiskey there. Oh, mercy. Finish up this beer as we're just about to leave Friday behind. Friday's almost gone, man. And we head into Saturday. So I was going to draw this out a little bit longer, but I think I'll shut her down now. I'm Tom, the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and I'm also Tom, the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and Oh, biscuits. Excuse me. All around good guys, lunch.